Should put the notification on everyone's screen. Got it. Got it. Now, the mistake I made last time is I need to sign out of Zoom on my phone. So, right, we're now live on YouTube. And I'm going to sign out on my phone, but I need to do that without ending it all for everybody. There we go. Done that successfully. Now, we're live on YouTube at the moment, and we're also going to be live on Clubhouse as well. It's best that you, I don't know, you can enter Clubhouse if you want to, but just don't come to the stage. If you come to the stage,
feedback.
Yeah, it gets ridiculous. I tried this before once with Blanca, and it didn't work ages ago. I remember it was a nightmare. I spent about 15 minutes trying to make that work. Okay, so we're now live on Clubhouse on the replay live, and we're now live also on YouTube, and we're also here together on Zoom. So the whole world knows that we're here right now, Dina. Yeah. And I am going to introduce this thing. By the way, Jimmy, if you wish to join us live on Zoom, right now we are live across the whole world on YouTube, as well as being live here on Clubhouse. It's not possible to bring people up to the stage here on Clubhouse because of all the feedback and stuff. But if any of you wish to join us, but you do need to have a sort of practitioner level of understanding, or at least, at very least, an understanding of embedded commands. So Dina, who is live with me here. So Dina, could you just say hello out loud?
Hello.
Brilliant. So Dina's currently live with me on Zoom. If any of you wish to join me live on Zoom, again, you need to have a sort of minimal understanding of things like embedded commands and stuff like this. But if you wish to join live on the Zoom, all you have to do is go to my Instagram. And there in the link in my bio on Instagram via Clubhouse, you will find the direct link to join me and Dina. But for now, I'm going to focus on Dina, and we're going to focus on we're focusing on embedded commands, and how you can take embedded commands and turn them into sort of hypnotic scripts, if you like. So just pressing some buttons here. But Dina, how are you doing today?
I'm good, thank you, Darren.
Is that a soft? Sorry?
I'm good, thank you, Darren. Can you hear me?
Yes, we got you. Okay. And also Mohit will be joining us, which is okay too. Okay, Mohit is going to be here as well. Hello, Mohit from India. He's joining us now. Soon we will have Mohit, and then we're going to go into talking about embedded commands and forming scripts and stuff. Mohit, can you hear me?
Yeah, yes, I can hear you. Just a second.
Hello.
Awesome, brilliant. Okay, so right now we are live all around the world. We're currently live on YouTube. We're together on Zoom, and we are also live on Clubhouse. I'm limiting it to that. I'm not going on Facebook and LinkedIn because there's more buttons to press and it gets complicated. But what I want to do, just as a refresher, is just to talk about embedded commands for a moment. Embedded commands are the commands that you want to give somebody's unconscious mind, the commands that you want to give somebody, but you want to hide it in the middle of a sentence. You want to hide it in a sentence. That's why it's embedded. So before we go into doing that, I want to try a little thing. So all right, actually, what's the best way to start with this? Right, an example of an embedded command. I want you to buy something from me, and I want you to buy this now. So if I can embed the command "buy this now" into a sentence, then I'm already doing the job of embedded commands. Okay, cool. So this particular service and product which I wish to sell you, if you choose to buy this now, you will get the exclusive discount that will not be available later on. So buy now and you will get those exclusive discounts. And by now you should start to notice these linguistic patterns, because by now is also an ambiguity, because you don't know if I'm saying by now you should have learned this. That's another one. So using ambiguity in embedded commands. So if you look on the screen, here's some examples of how you can have start an embedded sentence. So if you say something like "you are able to," and then say a command. So Dina, do you want to try that? Try that first sentence, "you are able to," and then just put some command after it.
You are able to understand embedded commands.
Woohoo! Exactly that. You're able to understand embedded commands. Or if you want to be a bit softer about things, can you see the line underneath? A person is able to. So do you want to give me another sentence starting with "a person is able to"?
I don't actually, so hang on a minute. I think I have to move something down on my screen because I'm not seeing that line. What was the line again, please?
So on the screen,
Oh.
actually, I'm just going to make it appear properly on the screen. You should be able to see this.
Okay, it's all gone. But yeah, okay.
Got it?
Okay, it has.
Okay.
Yeah.
So sharing the screen of everybody. Got it? Yeah, you got it.
Yep.
Right. So a person is able to. This is the way you would start an embedded command. So just give me any sentence starting with that.
The person is able to understand embedded commands.
Exactly. And the part where you're saying understand embedded commands, that's the command, right? What about that third sentence? So again, those of you who can see me live on Zoom right now, you can see that third sentence. Can you see that third sentence? You can, because. So put a command after the words "you can," and then they say "because," and then finish it off with whatever you want.
You can understand because it's fun.
Nice one. There you go. You've embedded the command. You can understand because it's fun. What about the next one down? People can, you know. What do you think about that? I just want to talk to the people in Clubhouse. Those of you in Clubhouse who wish to join, again, if you click the Zoom link that is embedded within my Instagram profile in my bio, you can join us on Zoom and you can see these things live on screen, and you can get involved in these linguistic games and making up language patterns, learning how to influence other people. Back to Dina. People can, you know, and then put the embedded command after that.
People can, you know, understand embedded commands.
Exactly. One can, Dina, understand embedded commands. Mohit, do you want to have some fun with this as well? Make up some sentences just with these few things here as help.
Like I'm just trying. I'm trying to moreover understand the thing.
Okay, so if you want to give a command to somebody, you want to tell somebody to do something. I want to tell you to relax. Let's just go with something simple. I want to tell you to relax. Maybe if I'm talking to you, if I say just relax, maybe you're not going to listen to me. If I just tell you to relax, you're going to say, well, I don't want to. Okay. So instead of telling you to relax, I hide the term you can relax, that command. I hide the thing about you relaxing. I hide that that phrase in a sentence, such as, if you look on the screen, you are able to relax now. The second one is, a person is able to relax now, or you can relax now because it's a good thing to do, or people can, you know, relax. One can, Mohit, relax. You can relax, can you not? So the sentences that you can see on the screen are, they help you to hide suggestive commands in the middle of the sentence.
Fine.
So using the structure, the sentence structures that you can see on the screen, think of something you want to order, something nice that you want to tell somebody else to do, and hide the something in using these sentences here. And hello, Jimmy, welcome. So I'm gonna hit. Do you want to try that? Like make a sentence with this first one here. Maybe make a sentence with this. So think of something you want to tell somebody else to do, but hide the command in that first sentence. You are able to. What do you want to make them do?
You are able to just trying to get my thoughts together.
Anything you want to make them do.
You are able to just jump, nothing else, just jump.
Okay, nice one. Yeah, you're able to just jump. I like this one. Brilliant. Try that again with the second thing here. A person is able to. Same thing.
A person is able to go ahead and do the things.
Yeah. And try the third one. You can, blah, 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 because.
You can just go ahead because you are being like designed to do the things.
Yes, exactly. So you've got it. It's that simple. These sentences here are designed to make it that you have some ways and you're like, oh, I can hide the command inside these sentences. By the way, in Clubhouse, and if you wish to join us, the link to the Zoom is in my bio on Instagram. If you want to go and click that, you can join and you can see what I've got on the screen as I go through embedded commands. Okay, cool. So these are all examples of embedded commands. If you're doing hypnosis, because this is a part of the Milton model of NLP, if you want to do things like hypnosis, these are the kind of phrases that you would use. You are able to relax. A person is able to relax. You can relax because it's easy. People can, relax. One can, Mohit, relax. You can relax, can you not? Can you really enjoy relaxing? Can you imagine relaxing? You could relax. A person could, Mohit, relax. One could relax because you may relax. Again, I'm just repeating the word relax, 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 relax. But anything that you want to get the person to do, yeah, the embedded command, that's what you embed in the sentence, so on and so forth. Okay. By the way, just so everyone knows, we're live on YouTube right now. So we're broadcasting live to YouTube and we're broadcasting live to Clubhouse, and we're live on Zoom right now. So if anyone that wants to join in, feel free. Hello, Jimmy.
Hello, Darren. Just quickly, when you were going through that hypnotic, you were repeating it. Are we seeing it with that same tempo, that same? There's no gap in between, or are we allowing it to sink in first when we're doing that what you've just mentioned briefly?
Bloody hell, that's a big question. Well, for tonality, it depends, because obviously if you want the person to relax, then you need to go and be relaxed first. So if I want you to relax, so for example, let's just pick on Dina because, well, you're the only lady here and you're the odd one out. There you go. So I want Dina to relax. Dina.
Hello, Darren. Yes.
Awesome. Just making sure you're here. Now, if I want Dina to relax, say right now she may be really happy and up tempo and not super relaxed, but I want Dina to relax. There's an embedded command right there. By the way, those of you on Clubhouse, we are live on YouTube and Clubhouse, and we're on Zoom right now. If you wish to join the Zoom, just go over to my link in my Instagram bio, click it, and you will be able to join us live on Zoom with all the other cool people. So if I want Dina to relax, what I need to do is I need to relax first. Why should she relax if I'm not relaxing? So Dina, if you just allow yourself to relax. So I relax first. And I speak in a relaxed tone first. If I want Dina to feel more confident, I might say, you are able to feel confident. And I will use my voice tone. I'll go into a confident tone of voice, whatever that might be. If I want Dina to feel sleepy, Dina, you can feel sleepy because it's the easiest thing to do. Can you really enjoy feeling sleepy, Dina? Can you imagine what it would be like to feel sleepy? You could feel sleepy, you know. You may feel sleepy. You may or may not feel sleepy. You may not know if you are feeling sleepy. I'm only using this tone of voice because it goes along with sleepy, which is different from confident, which is different to relaxed, which is different to excited, which is different to funny. So whatever state you want the other person to go into, you must go into the state yourself first. And that should inform the tonality and the speed and the way that you speak and all these sorts of things. Does that make sense, Jimmy?
Yes.
It's like
Darren, I have a question for you.
Sure.
So, as you were speaking into different tones, so tones also do have the frequency on which, of our talking.
Yes, important, very important, very, very important, very, very, very important. Now, there
Let
was a
me close
guy
the
a
door,
long
otherwise
time ago.
everyone will get up at my place and they're
Well,
gonna kill me.
oh my God, that looks dangerous. A long
Actually,
time
like,
ago, well, go ahead. There was a
Saturday
time,
night, so,
there was a guy a long time ago. His name was Milton. And this guy is who the NLP guys copied to learn from him how to do this hypnosis stuff. And this guy, he was very, very good with his tone of voice. And his voice was very good at helping people to be in a hypnotic state. Now, you have to be able to use your tone purposefully in order to guide people into a good hypnotic state, especially if you want to get them to relax as you embed these commands. Now, I don't want to get too complicated, but just sort of keep that stuff in mind. Tonality, and you have to go into the state that you want other people to go into first. If I want somebody to feel confident, I must behave confident first. If I want them to get excited, I must be excited first. If I want them to feel relaxed, I must be relaxed first. I must change my state in order to influence their state as I say these embedded commands. Yeah. So here's another bunch. Jimmy. Where's Jimmy? Your turn. Earth to Jimmy. Where's Jimmy? We lost Jimmy. Oh, God. Jimmy. Earth calling Jimmy. Ah, there he is. Jimmy, do you want to think of something that you want to command somebody else to do and hide the command in any of the sentences you see on the screen?
one may eat a full turkey himself.
Yeah, one may eat a full turkey himself. Nice one. Choose another one.
A person, Jimmy, can definitely eat the turkey.
Nice one. There you go. You're embedded the command eating the turkey. Oh, stop it. You're making me hungry. Oh, God, it's working. It shouldn't work on me. Choose another one, Jimmy.
One can survive COVID because of life.
I love that. Brilliant. And one more for good luck. Choose another sentence and embed a command into it.
You may embrace being the better version of yourself with NLP.
There you go. So again, all I'm doing today is I really want to focus you on this really minuscule skill, because this is very, very useful in conversation. And from now on, those of you who are with me often on Clubhouse, I want you to start noticing when I'm using embedded commands. Start noticing when I'm embedding commands in what I'm saying. I just did one a moment ago. Start noticing embedded commands. Start noticing when it's a naughty thing to do, but this is the best way to practice. Embed the commands, because you can all feel good now as you continue to do. I mean, you can just literally string together embedded commands. When you're doing hypnotic type communication, you can say one embedded command after the other, after the other, after the other, once you've practiced this stuff often. And you might notice the feelings of understanding as you pay even more attention to what I'm saying. You might notice the sensations in yourself while you just relax. You might notice how good it feels when you pay attention to the words on the screen. You might not have noticed that we are all using embedded commands. Kaboom. Now, this is what I want you guys to practice. And you know what, as a gift, because I'm feeling very generous, those of you who are on the Zoom right now, if you want it, I will give you this document right here. I will give you this embedded commands thing. I will give you this so you have it. Is this something that you get? Would this be helpful to you if I just sent it to you?
Yeah, sure.
Yes. Mo is like, yeah. Okay. We also have Anirudh here. Annie, hello, Annie. Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear. Yes. Hello, everyone.
Hello. Hello. Are you keeping up with what we're doing here? You understand what we are doing?
Yeah, I'm understanding it a little bit. But I'm trying to learn.
Yeah. Well, what I was saying before you came in is, if you give somebody that, if I say to Mohit or Dina, relax, maybe they're not going to want to relax. Maybe they're going to want to say, no, I don't want to relax. Yeah. So by embedding the command relax, when I hide this command inside another sentence, they will accept it more easier. Dina, as you consider giving me your phone number so that I can call you next weekend for a chat, you can think about this now and pay attention to how relaxing that would be to have a conversation with me. How many embedded commands did I just say?
3.
Give me your phone number. Talk to me next weekend. And oh crikey. Oh, I forgot what else I say. I should have wrote it down. It's gone now. Now, a long time ago, again, when I first started using this stuff, it was mainly because I had no confidence with talking to ladies. I had no confidence whatsoever. I was too shy, very, very shy. If I met Dina, if I'd met you 14 years ago, I couldn't talk to you. I'd just be saying stupid stuff like, tell me your star sign. And you'd be like, why are you asking me about that? And then I wouldn't have anything else to say after that, because I learned star sign from some young 16-year-old boys who told me, this is how you talk to the women. You ask them their star sign and get into a conversation and this will be great. But I found out that it was not. But when I learned later on in life how important it is to understand embedded commands, oh my God, that sounds terrible, doesn't it? I started learning that you could make suggestions to people without them rejecting it. I don't want to be rejected. Yeah. If I want somebody to buy my training services and come to a class with me, oh, there's another embedded command, come to a class with me. Watch out for these people. I am dangerous and I don't even think about it. Now, if I want people to buy my services and come to a class with me, what I need to do is find ways to get people to pay attention to the stuff that I'm saying, so that they can decide for themselves just how much value I am offering, so that they can find it even easier to consider how they can come to my classes. Are you guys all hearing the exaggerations that I'm doing here?
Yes.
Yeah. String together them embedded commands, and it's hypnotic communication. It's hypnotic communication. And the more you learn and the more you can improve how you do this stuff, the more you'll start noticing how the most powerful influences in the world do this stuff easily. There you go. Another embedded command, do this stuff easily. The more you begin to learn, the more you can start to notice how much you're improving. Again, the more you practice this stuff, the more you realize the best way to do this is to keep stringing together as many embedded commands as you can and make it sound like you are having a normal conversation. This is conversational hypnosis at its best. Go, Jimmy. Were you going to say something?
Yes, I was going to say, how does one use embedded commands with physical body language? Like, is there any hands or anything like that we can use if we were there without making it like we're being a Jedi?
Not necessarily. I mean, you can use your body language to assert certain points if you want to. And if you're somebody who can be conscious about the way you're using your hands when you communicate with people, then you can use, yeah, definitely. But that'd be a non-verbal, non-linguistic thing that you can use, definitely. But the embedded command stuff is the one, because that's what goes into somebody else's subconscious mind. When you're talking to other people, when you're using embedded commands, the commands go straight into the unconscious mind, the subconscious mind. And that's why you want to hide the commands in a sentence. Hide the commands in a sentence. Now, here's a few more for you on the screen. Jimmy, do you want to think of a command that you want to give somebody? And then as you think of that command, right, imagine you want to, Jimmy, you want to command Mohit to do something. Think of a command that you could give Mohit and just take any of the sentences on the screen and just hide the command in there. Anything that's on the screen.
Maybe you'll be able to touch your head with your finger.
Nice one.
Maybe you haven't, Mohit, yet tried to touch your hands with the finger, with your eyes closed.
One more for good luck.
Eventually, you'll be able to touch your finger. Sorry, touch your head with your finger with your eyes closed.
Nice one. Poor Mohit, even if he doesn't do it, he'll be thinking in his mind what it looks like to do it. Yeah,
Yes, exactly.
This is dangerous knowledge, people. Thank you, Jimmy. That was absolutely amazing. Annie, are you there?
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, Annie, and then I'm going to go back to Mohit. Annie, I want you to think of something you want to tell Dina to do. Keep it clean, please. Think of something you want to tell Dina to do, and hide the command in a sentence. Use the structure, any of the structures that are on the screen.
Will you smile now? Or will you? I'm confused little.
No, you got it. Will you smile now, or will you?
Will you be angry?
Okay, nice one. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's good. Choose another one. Any one of these sentences on screen, and then put the command where you see all the dots on the screen. That's where you hide the command. Okay. So choose another one.
Sometimes you should smile.
Sometimes you should smile. Oh yes, I like it. Nice one, Dina. Did that work?
It worked. Yeah.
There you go.
I
You made Dina
smiled
smile.
automatically.
God. Dina's having a good day. A good day. Well, she's having a good day too. Thank you for being here, Dina. Who else have we got on here? Sorry, I can't see all of the cameras at once. Mohit, do you want to think of another command? A command that you want to give, something you want to make Annie do, a command that you have for Annie, and choose any of the sentence structures on the screen and hide your command inside the sentence.
Okay. And don't rush too quickly.
Nice one. Is that what you want Annie to do? You want him to rush?
Yes, asking for smile.
Ah, so okay, you want to make him rush. So you say, don't rush too quickly. That's a really good one. I like that one. Right, Mohit, choose another one.
Okay.
Choose another one.
Yeah, actually, I'm watching on a mobile phone. The screen is quite fonts are quite.
Does help?
Yeah, and it's quite helpful.
So choose another sentence.
Will you allow me now to go, or will you allow me afterwards?
Ooh.
I'm
So here's what you got to do.
I'm novice.
Here's what you got to do. So think first of the command that you wish to give. What do you want to make the person do? So think of the thing that you want to make them do. And whatever it is you want to make them do, you put it in here or in here. What's the thing you want to make the person do? And then after you've thought about what you want to make them do, then choose a sentence that you want to hide it inside.
Sometimes can we go for conversations alone?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I like that one. I'll take your one there, going for a conversation alone. Cracky. I'm going to take that one, going for a conversation alone, and I'm going to use it in another sentence. I'm wondering if you'll have a conversation alone with me or not. How would it feel if you had a conversation alone with me? It's starting to sound very creepy. What happens when you have a conversation alone with me? I could tell you that you can have a conversation alone with me, but I don't know. Maybe you
That's
haven't
good.
had a conversation alone with me yet.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. Oh, by the
Yeah,
way,
it feels
anyone
good.
on, let me just say to the people on Clubhouse or YouTube, if you go to my Instagram bio, hello Cosmos, if you want to go to my Instagram bio and you click the link in my bio, it will bring you to where we are now, where you can see the things on the screen and you can look at all these influential sentences. And again, in the English language, if you want to influence somebody to think something in a certain way, these sentences that I'm giving you here are the most powerful sentences. These sentences here were developed and given to me by people that are very similar to the people who trained Tony Robbins. Okay, this is very powerful, manipulative, influential sentences, which you can use in sales, influence, persuasion, or whatever it is. I'm really, really sorry, Dina, that you're the only female here, so you're getting used as the example person. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. But Dina, I'm just wondering if you'll give me your number. I mean, these are all chat up lines, isn't it? I'm wondering if you'll give me your number or not. How would it feel if you gave me your number? What happens when you give me your number? I could tell you that you're going to give me your number, but I don't quite know what you're thinking yet. Maybe you haven't thought about giving me your number yet. Sometime give me your number. Oh my God, starting to sound creepy, huh? Again, this can be used in sales. Give me your credit card. Okay, maybe you'll hand over your credit card now to pay for the goods. I wouldn't want to tell you to pay now because there's some more stuff I need to tell you. One doesn't have to hand over the credit card right now because I still need to give you more information. Jimmy, did you have something you wanted to say?
Yes, Darren. Just thinking about the practical examples of where is. I know you said sales and normal interaction, and we do that. I just wanted to get your opinion on, or how this can be applied to two situations. One, in a conflict, when you're telling somebody to calm down, which normally they in training they tell you don't say that, and when these embedded commands are said in humor or in sarcasm, whether that has a same effect as to what you've just given us the example of.
You know what? To be honest with you, I personally avoid sarcasm because I'm not not trying to really create conflict unless I'm having fun with my friends. But in a professional context, I'd want to avoid things like sarcasm too much. So it's not really something I've really thought about. But it depends on the intent of your communication. And the thing that you said a moment ago about in conflict, well, I've got to think about what it is I want the other person to do. I want the other person to not really just calm down, but I also want to come to an agreement. I want them to come into agreement with me. So maybe you'll come to an agreement with me about how we move forward. Maybe you haven't come to an agreement with me yet. Sometime you'll come to an agreement with me. Eventually, you'll come to an agreement with me. Sooner or later, maybe you'll come to an agreement with me. Will you come to an agreement with me now, or will you wish to continue the conflict? I wouldn't want to tell you to come to an agreement with me because it seems like you're not really in that place right now. One doesn't have to, Jimmy, come to agreement with me, and you don't have to come to an agreement with me. People don't have to come to an agreement. I don't know if you want to come to an agreement with me. Don't come to an agreement with me too quickly. Again, so I'd think about what it is I want in that conflicting situation. And then once I've decided what it is I want, so you're thinking about what you want, you're thinking about your outcome. It's a massive part of the reason that people that are trained in NLP, I get them thinking about outcomes until I drive them crazy and piss them off with it, because I want people to develop this outcome thinking thing, Dina, so you'll understand why I'm saying this. Ooh, Roy's joining us. Cosmos, nice one. So you have to think about what you want. What do you want with the other person? After you've decided what you want with the other person, then you choose what kind of sentence you want to hide the command in. Okay. And if you develop inside yourself the ability to always think about what you want, it becomes easier and more automatic. So I want Roy to say hello now.
Yes, hello. Hey, how
Hello.
you doing?
I'm,
Yeah.
I'm doing fine. I don't know if you want to participate in what we're doing here.
I'd love to. Got my notebook and pen right now. Mhm.
Brilliant. I'm wondering if you understand what it is we are talking about already.
I am familiar with NLP. I don't know if I'm studying it. Yes.
Cool.
And I'm familiar with Milton Erickson.
Brilliant. So maybe you haven't understood embedded commands yet.
I've heard of embedded commands, and I've tried doing it years ago. It's my privilege to be reintroduced.
Nice one. And sooner or later, you'll be fully introduced. Will you want to understand these things now, or will you want to do it later?
I would like to do it now. I just finished plans and I saw you getting into this, and I realized you were doing a Zoom. I said, "Oh, Zoom! I better get dressed." So anyway, yeah.
Brilliant. I'm wondering if you can feel comfortable about just jumping into the deep end with this stuff.
Yeah, hey, I'm ready, man. Diving right in.
Okay. Does somebody in the room want to tell me what I'm doing as I talk to Roy and making it seem normal? Yeah, okay, you're all smiling. That tells me you get it. Okay, brilliant. So again, Roy, all I'm doing here, if you heard, you would have heard in the clubhouse room a moment ago, is I'm suggesting that people take they take a sentence which they wish to command somebody else to do. They wish to command somebody else to do. And then after you've decided what you want to command somebody else to do, you hide it in the middle of one of these sentence structures. So because I know you're familiar with Dina already, let's use Dina as the punching bag. No, that's a wrong metaphor to use. Use Dina as the guinea pig. That's it. So think of something that you would like Dina to do, whether it's relax or I don't know, anything. Something you want to make Dina do. Like
yes,
relax.
let's have her relax.
And then take any of these sentences which are on the screen and then embed the command in the sentence.
Okay, so maybe you'd like to relax.
Beautiful. And choose another sentence and do the same thing.
I wouldn't tell you to relax because I don't want to be pushy.
Brilliant. And just one more for good luck.
Okay. Yeah, people don't have to relax.
Nice one.
Yeah,
So
that sounded kind of weird the way I injected the relax. I had to work on that. That's when I said it.
Well, that's what this is about. There's too many people, guys. I tell you, there's too many people in this world. Oh, sorry, Dino. How did that land for you?
I was going to say that sounded good to me. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I did it. My tonality when I said relax was a marked difference. So I thought that would be picked up. I thought it may sound.
I didn't pick it up. No.
Oh, okay.
Just I didn't pick it up.
Not your conscious mind. Not your conscious mind.
Yeah,
your subconscious picked it. Yeah. That's what I'm thinking.
Oh boy, poor Dina. How relaxed and smiley do you feel today? You're just getting Dina has been getting this because earlier on we were in a room on Clubhouse, so she's been getting bombarded with embedded commands all day, so she's having a good day.
Hours and hours, yeah.
She must be really relaxed, right? She's probably really relaxed.
Right, guys, I want you to look at this sentence that you can see on the screen, this big long sentence here, and point out how many embedded commands can you spot in this sentence? How many commands can you use in this sentence? Anybody, doesn't matter who speaks. What commands can you see in this sentence?
Did you say how many or what commands? If it's
what commands? So just point out the commands that you can see in this sentence.
You probably already know.
You probably already know. Is that a command? It's a suggestion command. Already know. Oh, here's a command. Use embedded commands. That's a command.
Construct.
Hold on, one sec. Oh, I'm not doing this quick enough. Give me another one. Another embedded command that you can see.
Construct.
Construct sentences.
Yes.
Yeah, that's an embedded command. Brilliant. What other embedded commands can you see?
Resist.
Resist using the skills. Okay, that's an embedded command. Yep. Oh, sorry, I'm using my finger on the screen, so it takes a bit over a while. Oh God, I want to get the whole thing instead of being lazy. Yeah, there we go. What other embedded commands can you see here?
Sooner or later, you will learn these techniques.
So which part is the command?
Learn these techniques.
Thank you. Yes, you guys have got this. You guys have got this. Learn these techniques. What other commands can you see in there? There's more.
Quickly.
Learn them quickly. That's
Learn
the
them
command.
quickly.
Learn them quickly. Learn them quickly. Embedded command.
You will master embedded commands.
Which part is the command?
Master.
Yes. Master embedded commands here.
Mhm.
That's your embedded command there, hidden. You guys are getting some advanced master prac knowledge right now. I think more people need this knowledge, so I'm just sharing because it's fun. What other commands can you see in here?
I was going to say become more influential, but become it's not really a command word because maybe it's more of a description word. I don't know. You can correct me.
Become more influential.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a command.
Oh,
It's a
okay.
command, yeah.
Become more influential.
Yeah, that definitely is a command.
Yeah, that's a command. That one, become more influential. It's telling them to do something. So anything. Oh crikey, this is really difficult with finger. I've lost my mouse, so I'm using finger for everything. Any other command in here?
Use them well.
Enjoy the process of learning.
Oh, no. Oh, 1 second. We've got the Dina one. Use them well. Yep. And enjoy the process of learning. That's another one. Yep. Any other one in there?
Feel if. No, actually, no. That's not. I can say the one before that.
I think that is it. Yeah, that's it. That's it for. So when I'm talking on Clubhouse, again, you guys might start to begin to notice the way I'm talking, but when I'm talking on Clubhouse, I do things just as easy as this. You probably know how to use embedded commands, and it's easy to construct sentences using them, is it not? Try to resist using the skills at a practice session. As John once told me, sooner or later, you will learn these techniques. Some people learn them quickly, so eventually you will master embedded commands, and when you use them well, then you will become more influential. And how would it feel if you enjoy the process of learning? See? So conversational, you make this again, the more you practice these things, the more you start doing it on purpose. Just think of the command that you want to give the people to make them do more of whatever it is you want them to do. Has anyone got any thoughts or questions or feedback, or you want to let me know this is complete rubbish or it's very good or anything? Otherwise, I'm just talking.
So, you being now you're a master practitioner. I heard you say on Clubhouse. So, a master practitioner is a certified teacher.
No, so I say master practitioner sometimes in the Clubhouse to not confuse everybody, but I've gone all the way to the top in NLP. So I'm a trainer.
Oh, okay. Congratulations. You've been one for a while, I guess.
Well, I certified as a trainer of NLP officially in 3 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah? And I've been doing and sharing NLP with lots and lots of people for the last 20 years. So even though I did not have the designation of trainer, I've been sharing this stuff with people for like 2 decades because I just love sharing it. So I've been teaching this stuff for ages, but I got certified by the main top super duper incredible celebrity in England to teach stuff. And he gave me...
Is his name Darren something? Darren Brown, is it? Or
no, Darren Brown is a magician. Darren Brown I think he did a master practitioner of NLP, and then he combined it with magic and cold reading to pretend like he could read people's minds and stuff like that.
It's called cold reading? Cold reading or cold reading?
Cold reading is when, if I look, it's a different subject, so I don't want to go too much into it, but if I look at Mohit and say, Mohit, there are some things that have been troubling you in the past that are really, really a problem to you now, which make you feel bad sometimes when you remember it. And it's something to do with your family. My psychic power, something to do with something that happened a long time ago. And laughing at me, I'm trying to be a serious psychic here.
I'm
You get
sorry.
it?
It was funny. I couldn't help it. I'm sorry. It's funny.
I'm gonna do one more exercise with you guys, then I'm gonna disappear because I want to do some rooms on Clubhouse later, and I'm just killing the internet today.
One other thing, they're doing a room on English words and how they're spells. I thought of pinging you, but I said you're probably really busy. I said, man, you probably be right for that, man, to drop some knowledge on them.
What on the difference between American and English? English.
They were just saying like spelling, like hello and how that's a spell, and like morning. You know, you telling somebody to mourn and like different words. And you know, like the word, the synonym of words, like they say week. So they're telling you, they're confining you to time and weekend.
Oh, I got you. Just because that's going away from what we're talking about here, but it's an interesting subject of being aware of how because what you're talking about there, what you're referring to is phonological ambiguities. Sorry for the long term.
But you come up with some nice words. I would find what you call that?
Phonological ambiguity. It's a word which you say which sounds exactly like another word. So it confuses the unconscious mind.
And it's called
phonological ambiguity. So it's a type of ambiguity, a word that you say that makes the other person not quite sure which word it was you just said. And it confuses the brain for a moment. But just back onto this, because I just want to focus on embedded.
Yes. Sorry. Okay, good.
As you guys look at this thing on the screen in front of you, I want you to notice as many of the embedded commands as you can see or hear are possible until we've killed this document. This is the last thing I'm going to do before I get out of here because my head is killing me. Too much internet. What embedded commands can you see? Again, anyone speak. Don't be shy.
Well, I mean, is that a command that when you say you're telling them what they're doing, you are sitting. So is that also an embedded command? Or
Yes.
you just that's one?
Sure.
Yeah. Well, this is more a pacing statement. You are sitting, sitting here. Sitting here, is it embedded command? That's more of a pacing statement. I wouldn't go with that one. Nah. There's some really, really obvious embedded commands in here.
Listening to me.
Oh, listening to me. Yeah, there you go. That's an order. That's an embedded command. Yep. What other commands are here?
You are wondering. I don't know if wondering is one.
Yep. You are wondering. You are telling the person that they're doing the thing. What other embedded commands can you guys see? There's quite a few in here.
You're about to learn something new.
Where's that?
It's on the beginning of the third line.
You are about to learn something. All right, the command. Which part of that is the command? Learn something new.
Learn something new.
Yeah. So the actual command point. So I want you guys looking for the commands hidden in the sentence. The better you can do this on a visual thing, the more you'll notice it will get even better for when you're listening to people talk. This way you can listen to when people are trying to manipulate you on Clubhouse. What other commands are here?
Understandings. Last sentence.
Where?
Fourth line down.
Where's the command?
With new understandings. You put there, you will provide you with new insight. So I don't know if insight is one. And with new understandings.
Provide you with new insights. Provide, I'll get rid of the word be, provide, and just be like you with new understanding. You with new insights. That's definitely a command there, isn't it? And I suppose by adding the and on, it kind of helps with throwing the new understanding with the insight. So yeah, I suppose so. Yeah.
And you can learn, can't you?
You can learn, can't you? Again, just point out the command. What's the command?
You can learn.
Yeah, you can learn. Oh, damn, didn't mean to get the can't you in there. You guys are gonna have to slow down 1 second. Oh, cracky. You can learn. There you go.
The next paragraph is learn something quickly or slowly or even right now. So in fact, there's 3 there, isn't it?
Learn something quickly or slowly or even right now. That's a very manipulative statement in there. Yep. Good one.
John Erickson and Milton Erickson liked to tell stories. So maybe tell stories could be one.
Ooh, nice one. I wouldn't have pointed that one out. Good one.
Relax deeply.
Nice one. Dina's favorite command. Guys, Dina is a full-time hypnotist. Don't trust anything that comes out of her. She's trying to hypnotize you and make you stay there. What else? What other embedded commands have we here?
You might as well hear the story too. So it's in the same paragraph of the John Grinder one. But yeah, there is.
Hear the story. That's the command.
Visiting relatives.
Really?
They were visiting relatives. It is.
Not really a command. It's not really something you're telling the other person to do. I mean, there's one here hidden, speaking to you as a child. This is a very manipulative one. If I say, Dina, speaking to you as a child, there's a part where it might help the person to regress just very slightly into thinking about themselves as a child.
And then on the same line, watch how quickly the tomato plant can relax.
Nice one. Yeah, this is from a hypnotic script from somewhere else where you talk about a tomato plant, but really and truly you're talking about the patient, the client in front of you. Once upon a time where there was a tomato plant, and the tomato plant realized that the more it was watered and it got sunlight, the more it could grow. And the more it could grow into being the tomato plant that it wanted to be. And speaking to you as a child, you could notice how quickly the tomato plant can relax. And you're talking about a tomato plant, but you're talking about the client in front of you. Are there any other commands in here? You might as well hear the story. Because you want to. It's better. Do that. Whatever it's referring to, do that is one. That's a command. Do that. And over here, one can learn. Can learn. Here we go. Can learn. That's combined with the do that.
There's another you can learn on the 3rd line as well.
Where?
Every single thing that you can learn.
You can learn.
Mhm.
Nice one. We missed that one. Nice one. Are you guys getting a general idea right now? Because I think we've rinsed this one enough. Embedded commands. This is one thing of NLP linguistics. It's one thing, but it's an extremely powerful thing. If you can master embedded commands when you're communicating with people in the English language, it will talk to the unconscious mind of the person, and it will make it that for some reason they don't understand why, but they're more likely to do what you want them to do. So Dina, what are we doing next week?
Embedded commands. No, I can't remember next week. Oh yeah. Good joke, Darren. Good joke.
I know, right? But guys, look, Dina here. I love having Dina. Dina is one of my top students. We spend most days of the week hanging out with each other and messing around with linguistics and hypnotic commands and all of these different kinds of things. And as you can see, with Dina, I can do this thing, what we call in the Western world, what we call banter, joke after joke after joke after joke after joke after joke, and she can handle it. Some people in the Western world cannot handle it, so you don't want to do this with everybody. Yeah. Oh God.
Fair warning. Fair warning.
Fair warning. You use this kind of stuff with some types of women, you're going to get slapped. But then you can't slap me because you're all the way in America.
Darren.
Yes.
So I understand about the practicing. So if I'm using one of the embedded commands, although I'm not going to see that person, or just having a brief conversation with for example, the barista, if I'm going for a coffee and I'm using one of these embedded commands,
yeah,
then would that be deemed as practice, or do I have to have a several descriptions, a several time frame with this individuals in order for me to practice all of them?
Practice this with anybody that you talk to, anyone, anywhere. Just practice with anyone.
Okay. So 1 second, it could be a 1 second conversation and just use that, and then that's that.
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe you'll get my coffee now, or you'll get it later.
Hey, Darren,
Yes.
I was going to write these down. I was wondering, is there a method I can get these? Is like you go online somewhere and pick these up, the questions?
The stuff that I'm sharing with you here, nobody anywhere else on the planet, you're not going to find anyone else anywhere on the planet that has this. I've got this because my trainer who trained me in hypnosis and NLP and blah, 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 he was on the same course as Tony Robbins. This here, what you're seeing is 40 years of my trainer's life's work of refining some of the most manipulative and powerful and influential statements that he's picked up over the last 40 years. I said earlier, just before you came, anybody who's on this Zoom session now, I'm happy to give you this document for nothing. If you want it, I've got no problem with sharing it.
I appreciate it. Thanks.
So just message me
Please
after
share
this.
it.
Otherwise, maybe I'm going to forget. So after we finish here today, so I'm going to leave you in a moment because I need to go get a drink and grab some food.
Okay. You're very funny. I mean, like, are you using? I was going to take a course on comedy. Are you doing comedic stuff, or it's just natural?
It's
Are you
just
using a comedic
it's just
technique?
natural. When you come to a full level of understanding of how you can use all these different language patterns and hypnosis and after a while, you just become yourself and just become you, become free. The person that I'm being right now is the person that I want to be. I want to have a laugh and I want to have a joke. This is me being authentic. I'm being authentic, but it's the authentic me. Except I've also got embedded commands to influence the whole world around me.
So I mean, you are like setting up the joke, like the comedian set up a joke. But you do it naturally, I guess. Okay.
Naturally, I'm not thinking about it. I'm not thinking about anything.
Yeah.
I'm not thinking. The only thought on my mind is everybody here understanding this basic thing, this embedded commands thing, and how you use these sentence structures? Is everybody here having a good time? Is everybody here benefiting and getting some value out of this Zoom session that we're doing? Is everybody here getting what they? That's the only question on my mind. So I'll just keep asking that question to myself because I already know this subject inside out, so I don't really need to think about it too much. But that's the only thought on my mind. There's no setup. I'm not manipulating anyone. Not using any comedy setup. Nothing, routines. Nothing. I've just got this one thought going from my mind. Is everyone benefiting from what we're doing here? Does Annie like this? Does Mohit like this? Is Roy enjoying this? Is Jimmy enjoying this? And is Dina comfortable? Because if Dina's not comfortable, then we've got a serious problem.
Yeah, you're hilarious, man. You're hilarious.
I wonder if any of you spotted any embedded commands in that bunch of lines. Dina's comfortable.
Yes. Thank you.
As you continue to remain comfortable, Dina, noticing no, I'm going to stop now. Right. Oh my God. Right. On that note, people, I'm going to disappear. I want to thank all of you for just jumping on the Zoom with me. Every now and again, I just like to do Zoom things because it's easier. Because obviously, if I was talking to you about this on Clubhouse, I can't show you the visual of the thing, so you can have some fun with it.
Yeah.
And every now and again, maybe like twice a month or something, I just do Zoom things for free for people to come along and just learn some cool stuff. So I want to thank all of you for being here, Roy, Annie.
I appreciate you letting me in, man. I really do.
That's cool.
Thank you.
You know what? You were in Clubhouse listening, and then my phone died. That's why it cut off.
Yeah, no thing, man. You gave me the link, and I had to find a way to turn off Clubhouse to get on this. Because say if I come in with Clubhouse playing, that's not cool. So.
Yeah. So with that in mind, as you continue to find ways to make lots and lots of money, so you can pay me $10,000 and I can rip you. No, I'm joking. You know what? This is these big life coaches in America. Come on, man, you can 10x what you're doing right now, and I can help you really, really, really grow your business. And as I help you to grow your business, and you start to realize just how powerful you are when you really get into the energy of money. Because the more you start to think about money, by now you'll start to notice all of the things that you're not doing yet so that later on, by now, you can look at that course that I've got. And if I'm telling you I got a $10,000 course for you and you're already saying I can't afford it, you got to change those words in your mind and notice just how much you can do so that you can begin to move forward and do all of these things. Get more money, get more focused so that you can buy that course with me. You know what I'm saying? 10x your life now. I'm not going to say any names of who I may or may not be talking.
You don't need to say.
Yeah, these guys,
That's
come on. This
good.
is one of